Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thank you for tuning in. I hope we're all doing well. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and make sure to join our community. So lately I've been getting a lot of responses and questions and just general talks about what's the Facebook coin about? Is Libra the same as the Facebook coin? What is it about? Is it a cryptocurrency? Is it not? What's going to happen with Bitcoin? All these questions, guys. So I'm going to make it simple. And today we're going to go over the Facebook global coin. The way I see it, and the way many people see it, is that technically it's not a cryptocurrency in that sense. And what I'm going to be doing is I will be using a very well respected author and speaker in the crypto space called Andreas Antonopoulos. The link to his channel is below, and the way he describes the open and public cryptocurrency is the following. There are 5 pillars to a cryptocurrency. It starts with being open, being public, neutral, censorship resistant, and borderless. Now these 5 characteristics, when you put them together, it basically creates decentralized control. And the way we see the Facebook coin, so also known as Libra, is that it does not meet these requirements. So first of all, let's talk about censorship resistance. So what this means is that because Facebook is a company operating in certain countries, and there's a company behind it, it is legally enforced, they have to oblige with certain rules and certain jurisdictions, right? They can't freely go along and just promote their cryptocurrency and sell to anyone they want to, because they will have to face those consequences. So censorship resistance, I mean that they do have this problem because they cannot just sell it to anyone they want. So this basically limits the amount of people that can receive the Facebook coin, that can send it, that can buy it, and basically participate in the ecosystem. The second thing is borderless. So this means that, for example, with Bitcoin, what you have is a distributed and global network, but also there are no limits or no discriminations or certain rules or guidances that you have to follow, so that you can avoid any kind of legal issues, legal barriers. With Bitcoin, you can send Bitcoin to anyone in the world whenever you want and however much you want, whenever you want as well. With the Facebook coin, you do have to be careful because it's going to be a limit to which countries you can send it to, depending on where they have the certain jurisdictions that they can follow and they can send money to. And therefore some countries will be limited and will not be able to operate with the Libra coin. Therefore Facebook's coin might not be as borderless as you think. The next point is neutral. So why the Facebook coin does not fall also into the category of being neutral is because it's actually discriminating or leaving people out of its ecosystem. That already makes it non-neutral, because now there's actually a favorness or a skewness towards what kind of people are allowed to use the Facebook coin and which people are not. And so what this basically means now is that you can't openly send it and receive it to anyone you want. There are limits set, and this is obviously the case because they are a legal entity. They have to follow those rules and guidelines, and they cannot operate like the blockchain of Bitcoin does. Now the next one is obviously being open, which means that with Bitcoin, if you buy Bitcoin, you can sell it back to an exchange, you can sell it privately to another person, you can send it to someone as well, and basically there's no limit, so there's no third party that has to authorize your transaction of Bitcoin. No one is controlling where your Bitcoin goes, how much you're buying and selling, right? With Libra, it's going to be the case that you can only operate within the ecosystem of Facebook, the platform of Facebook, and it's obviously its partners. and buying and selling is going to be happening mostly on the platform itself. So you can't have a third party market in that equation, and therefore obviously you're limiting the openness of the cryptocurrency. And the last one is obviously being public, in the sense that all information is public. So I've spoken about this before with blockchain, and especially the Bitcoin blockchain. What you have is a ledger where all transactions are publicly stored, and anyone has access to all transactions that were ever dealt on the Bitcoin blockchain. Now with the Libra one, it's a little more complicated because they can't post all transactions online, and they can't be as transparent as they want to be, because there's certain rules they have to meet. There's certain jurisdictions, once again, that they have to follow, and obviously there will be some client and company privileges that have to be kept secure. So in that case, once again, they cannot freely operate like any other cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, EOS, whatever. They can't do that, and therefore again this limits them participating in those 5 pillars and becoming a real and recognized cryptocurrency. So the way I see the Facebook coin impacting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is slightly more limited. I see it more as someone impacting financial institutions, banks, and also payment systems and providers, because obviously they are creating a massive network where 2 billion people can participate, but obviously it's still limited in this case of how much of it is a cryptocurrency and how much of it is just a global platform that is centralized but is being used worldwide. But really, to summarize, the Libra coin is not a cryptocurrency. It is definitely a revolution. It is a technological advancement, but for me it still does not equal a cryptocurrency. I myself might be using it because obviously it's a massive network and platform, but guys, Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and Libra is not going to be the new Bitcoin. But anyways, that's just my advice, that's my opinion. You guys have to do the research yourself and understand what it means for you. Do you still want to keep Bitcoin and then buy Libra? Whatever it is, guys, it's your call. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you've taken away 1 or 2 points as well. If you have, guys, make sure to hit that like button. Leave some comments below as well. Subscribe again if you haven't. And guys, last but not least, stay safe, stay smart, stay humble, take care.
That's me. You don't know.